All right, all right, all right. Good morning, good morning. So it is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, approximately 12:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so I don't want to take up too much time, just wanted to do a quick video, touch base to kind of give some insight into how the trading day has gone so far, and then what the next setups look like for UJ. And we might even take a look at GJ and go just for some context or what have you. So as you can see here on our 1 hour chart, UJ. So let me show you the trade that I was able to get into today. So basically, when I got up this morning, I was seeing that the market after 2 a.m. in the morning created um, um, this supply zone here, this 1 hour resistance after it blew through these highs right here. So that's one of the things that we talk about is watching what price does when it approaches these key levels, what have you. And we can see with the key level that was right here, price ended up blowing through it. So that tells us that there's some upward pressure. So when I finally took a look at the market this morning when I got up, I saw what had transpired. So I said, okay, I'll wait and see how price now reacts to this order block. So what I ended up doing was, like I said, I saw this happen right here. So price was coming back into this order block, this 1 hour resistance zone. So of course, like I normally do, drop down to my 5 minute time frame, and let me show you exactly what that looked like. All right, so as you can see, this is where price was coming back into this zone, right? So basically, all I was doing was looking and waiting for the sell signal. Once price came in, and basically what it did, took these highs right here once again. So it created another higher high, basically taking the highs that were previously created, and then as we can see right here, right at 7:25, we got the sell signal. So I put my sell order in right there, put my stop loss just above here a little bit. So it was a really, really tight stop loss, just a couple of pips, right? Really tight stop loss. Yeah, I put it at about 5 pips. I was like, I can take a 5 pip stop loss, right? And so my initial target though, there was some resting liquidity in this area. I think it was a liquidity line like right here somewhere or something, which was going to net me 40 pips. So that's where my TP was, right there. For the move. So got in, stayed in, and what ended up happening was news came at the 10 o'clock hour and pushed it down like a really, really good, strong push to the downside. It hit my TP very pretty good. Actually blew through my TP or what have you. So I thought that was a pretty good, obviously a pretty good trade. Another win to put in the books for the week, and we're only on Wednesday. There probably isn't going to be any trading tomorrow. The markets are going to be closed, but I do want to show you what we're looking at for the next trading setup. So while we're on the 5 minute time frame, I'll illustrate it here, but we'll go to the 1 hour. To get an idea of what the technical analysis look like on the higher time frame. So as you can see, so after price finished its move here, the down move, the strong push, you can see it started pushing back up. So a lot of taking profits and stuff happened, to push and trigger this up move. And as you can see, we created a lower high so far. But price, we ended up getting the closed candle above these zones here. So what that means is there's potential for continuation to the upside for now, or what have you. So we're not going to, be back bullish just yet. And I'll show you exactly what we're looking for on the 1 hour time frame, right? So we did get a close, back above these levels because you see where price, blew through those zones on that down move, right? That was a strong move to the downside due to news. And so, push back up. And again, we ended up having a close above these levels, and we continue to move for a bit, and we see prices coming back into this area and testing it again, once again, as a support, or what have you. So we'll watch and see what happens. So what we're going to do now is go to, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to our 1 hour time frame. So what I'm looking for right now is, or for the next move, right? So for the next move, what I'm anticipating is that price is going to come back into this fair value gap. This is where we'll possibly get our continuation to the downside. So price is now pulling back, right? Retracing back, and we can see where we had a previous liquidity area right here, right? Which was indicative of the highs that was sitting right here. So because this former resistance was blew through, that became support, right? We had some liquidity that's sitting there, and then we have liquidity now sitting here in the form of a fair value gap. So the expectation, or my next trade setup that I'm looking for the continuation of the down move, is going to be when price comes into this fair value gap. Now, price could make an order block, somewhere, in this area. It could do that. So we'll watch and see, what we start to get when price enters areas of key interest, right? Points of interest. But for right now, because I don't have an order block or anything in between, right? My next liquidity point for a sell move is going to be this fair value gap. And so what we'll do is we'll look and see how price reacts when it gets into this fair value gap. So we'll do just like we've been doing, right? When price gets into this fair value gap on the 1 hour, we'll then drop down to our 5-minute entry time frame and look for our entry signals and everything. So that's what I wanted to share. That's like I said, a quick down and dirty of what the trade looked like this morning, how the market moved in our favor, and then an idea of what the next trade setup could possibly look like, right? Again, like you see, price, push through, coming back up. Again, that's why we're not bearish on it. We're not looking to try to, take a sell move just yet. We want that liquidity to give us that confluence and verification that we're going to continue to move to the downside. And we see the momentum. We see that our signal line is below. So that's a good sign that we are bearish momentum right now. So again, we'll probably look and get, some type of touch or closeness, with the momentum oscillator. And then again, that move to the downside. So everything seems to be lining up, for the potential next move. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope this is valuable information. Again, like I said, just wanted to jump in real quick in the middle of the day and, give a quick down and dirty of what we're looking at. So thank you. Hope you had a good trading day so far today, and hope you have some good trading ahead of you, for the future.